Welcome back to Fallout 4. We were working on the Far Harbor DLC. I picked up a few quests last time. The guy that we need to go follow, Mr. Old Longfellow, is going to take us to Acadia, which is apparently a synth community, I guess, here. I'm kind of worried that I hope I didn't... I don't think I would have messed up my ability to do these side quests here, but I feel like I have to follow this guy now, and it's going to take me, I don't know, we'll see. But I want to make sure and be able to do these ones, so we'll go and see where he takes us. Maybe I can just kind of peel off from him and work on these. This is, oh wow, that is a ways away. Let's see, where was the other one here? Blood Tide. That one's at the campground. And I have no idea where Acadia is at. It seems to be unmarked, so he has to find that location for us right now. Okay.
Life's too bloody short to be sober.
How's my inventory looking right now? 153 of 310. We've picked up a few random weapons. I think we're probably okay. All right. Hey, Oddball. Good evening. How you doing tonight? I'm having a great evening so far.
Let's head out of town.
We're gonna keep.
Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike.
We're gonna keep working on Far Harbor.
It's my home.
Face foul sin.
Hey, Water. How you doing? Good evening.
We need to move through the main track. Old mountain trail is where we're.
This guy has a really
Fog
good
ain't
voice
like
actor.
Nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need.
Let's see, Oddball. You said you're doing pretty good. You got some pizza, and you're about to launch your first nuke in 76. Oh man, that is an awesome quest line. I will tell you that the first time I went in there, the quest wasn't super apparent what I needed to do, and I didn't have all the information I needed. When I did it with a friend, we later figured out how we were actually supposed to do it, but thankfully I had somebody watching me that kind of helped me out a little bit, and I can't recall who it was off the top of my head, but have fun with that one.
Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Okay. So he's pointing out some tracks. Oh, I see him. A scrounging trapper. I wonder if I can,
What was that?
Nice try.
got him. Man, am I just gonna constantly get rads while I'm here? Oh, wow. See if we can get this guy over here.
You're in for it now.
Got him. Let's see, Oddball, you said joining the fact and getting access to the bunker. Yeah. Well, getting access to the bunker I don't think is the super hard part, but there's 3 different ones, and then there's obviously the code thing that you got to deal with too. What was over here? There's a bed. You've got Vin Quartz. Hey Rave, how you doing tonight? We're working on some Far Harbor right now. Man, I'm taking a lot of rads here, aren't I? I guess it's the fog from what they said. Well, you know what? I didn't even loot these guys. Let me see what they got. A meat hook, coastal armor, huh? Let me take one of those just to be able to say that I have some. Submachine gun. Okay, we don't need that. Let's see here. You say Far Harbor is one of the hardest DLCs? Oh, man. Well, We're doing this as a Silver Shroud, so I think the Silver Shroud's quest for justice should make this a bit easier. We shall see. Plus, I got Nick Valentine on my side. All right. But yeah, I anticipate it's probably going to be pretty tough, so I will keep my eyes peeled. You said Vin is like a competitor to Nuka. They never took off anywhere but Far Harbor. Ah, interesting. Let's see, it's a super duper market right there, or super duper mart, I should say. I'm gonna have to watch my rads because there's quite a bit we're gaining here. Oh, it looks like we're coming out of the fog though. Keep my eyes peeled.
There's look sharp.
Oh, is that a ghoul? Okay, we got a fog ghoul here. Oh wow, they are quick, aren't they?
Ain't as clever as you thought. Run off and don't come back.
Make sure I'm not being, let's see. All right.
Here's the mountain trail.
Okay, here's the trail we got to go up to. So we're looking for a place called Acadia.
Let's crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Oh, is that a bear? No, that's a wolf, huh? It's just wolf. Okay.
You like them puppies? You grow everything extra mean on the island.
This guy's pretty cool. I like him so far. Where's Nick at? Oh, there he is. Longfellow. Oh, Jesus.
Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Thus we steer clear.
Holy Christ, did you hear that? Looks like we got some radioactive over there.
No higher than your knee. Whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
I wonder how far up this is supposed to be in relation to the U.S. I don't know if this is kind of a real location or if it's just a made-up one for the game. Normally they base them off real locations. I would think so. I haven't looked at a map of like where this is located at. Oh, are those gulpers? At least they fight each other.
I guess it was nothing. There's someone or something else here.
Got another gulper out there.
Take them all.
Guy's a tough SOB, isn't he? Alright, where are we heading to, old timer? Watch the fog, he says.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many.
Hey, Hunter, how you doing?
Time to
Oh.
earn that next.
Got him. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop some rat away. Kind of manage it so it doesn't get too high. We're playing some Fortnite right now. I've never tried that game out. Not really something that interests me, but I imagine it would probably be tough for me. I've never really played like the battle royales or been good with like first person shooter PvP. Who's this? Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
Stringing one more soul.
Uh-huh.
Well, what
Whoa,
have
whoa,
we
whoa,
here?
whoa.
Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Ah, would you shoot her already? Let's see here. Who is she?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
We don't... Okay. Hey, Mr. K, good evening. You're here now, so I can continue, huh? Okay. Hopefully you're having a good night. I didn't start too long ago. About 10 minutes ago, so we're just following Longfellow right now. Or, is it Longfellow or Oldfellow? Longfellow. Let's ask about Acadia and get some more background on this.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Oh, nice. Cub Scouts. Awesome. Kane. Hey, Kane, how you doing? Close the door. Let's see here. Let's ask about Adam.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
I don't know if I want to do the whole... I mean, if we're trying to complete all the content, maybe we should sign up for it, because they might have side content for us to do. But I feel like I don't know how that's going to put me in as far as my status with Longfellow over here. But let's ask about Worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
It seems we have... Well, we don't have to, but we can say no thanks. In Fallout 3, what you had to do was you had to get your character like above, I think it was like 750 rads or something like that to exuberate like the glow, from what they said. So basically I just went down to like the bomb that they had there in Megaton and just kind of like soaked up the rads for like quite a while until I got to that point. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and just sign up.
Okay, sign me up.
Excellent. Head to the nucleus. There, Adam's plans for you will be revealed.
You're done wasting time with a fanatic.
All right, we're heading. We're continuing on.
Air's clean. No fog.
There's no fog up
Area's
here.
Not too far now.
The music is really good in here, Mr. K, like you were saying. I like it so far. Acadia has been discovered. Boy, they're just gonna let us walk up in here. Okay, talk to old
And we've
Longfellow.
arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
So, okay, I got a question. I'm trying to think here. So we can use him as a companion. And obviously it probably makes sense to use him here in the DLC. But at the same time, you know, this is a quest that we were working on with Nick. And, you know, we told Kasumi's dad, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but like, you know, I feel like from a lore perspective and role playing that it would be most appropriate to do this with Nick. I feel like I need to stick with Nick, but I'm hoping that, you know, now that we can use him as a companion, Yeah, so we can swap him in and out with Nick. So when I, you know, it might be something. Longfellow is not really involved in the story. Nick has some. Okay, that's what I figured. This is a synth colony. This would probably be really important for Nick. What I'm probably gonna do is just keep him. Now, the next question I have is gonna determine something. Does Longfellow have a affinity that we can actually level up? Like Ada did not have an affinity that we could level up and get like a perk from her. But does Longfellow have one? I didn't look it up. I didn't even know we could get a companion here, to be honest. He does have a perk as well. So I will need to make sure and level up his affinity at some point. And I'm hoping that maybe grabbing him, taking him back, and like doing some radiant quests or something like that. I don't know, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. It's just, at least I know that he has affinity that I have to kind of manage. Okay. Maybe later.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right, but I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do. In my grave.
I was hoping I'd be able to take him to the Commonwealth.
Just lay me down in my
Whoa, Nick. I was trying to walk out that way, buddy. You like cut me off and like prevented my movement. That was kind of creepy. Let me see what we got here. Optional help Captain Avery. We just got... Oh, I can go back and talk to Captain Avery now. Let me look at the map really quick. Where are we at? Oh, we went down south. Okay. So I feel like I want to go do these side quests first. I think. And we also need to go back and talk to Captain Avery and see what she has for us. So we have this discovered, so we can easily pop back here. So let's go ahead and go back to Far Harbor, talk to Captain Avery, see what they say. Oh, thank you, Mr. K. You said hunting and killing creatures is probably one of the easiest. But it doesn't show him liking it or not. Gotcha. Hey, look, there's a robot here.
Need work?
Girl.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
Damn straight. I wish I had a shroud option from here.
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you.
Sounds like we may have another case on our hands.
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Well, you've come to the right person. The Silver Shroud and Detective Valentine will certainly sniff out the crime and solve it. Location of the crime.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town.
Okay.
Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Ooh. I wonder if I can pass this one. I feel like I need to dress up for this one. We'll do this really quick. Just got to make sure and pass it.
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Oh, man, do you think we can pass a red one? I guess we can see. We can definitely put the detective charm to the test here with the bathrobe and the formal hat.
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say
Oh, we did it.
But my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
I like how it turns green now. Hey, excuse me, guy. Watch where you're walking. All right, we'll help.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
I guess we can. There's one other article of clothing that I can get that has higher charisma than the robe. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
Well, we might as well follow her. All right. Let's go ahead and put our armor back on. Colonel Mustard did it with a candlestick in the library. Absolutely. I loved that game when I was a kid. Let's see here. Kane, if I'm willing to take some advice, it would be good to take the science perk to the max level as soon as possible. I'm a high enough level so I can use that to set up purifiers and generators as soon as you hit level 4. And I can do that in order to make some money. Yeah, I'm seeing that some of this stuff costs a lot of money. Here I am rolling around with like 25,000, thinking like,
it isn't just the police who have been lax lately.
oh, is that who I think it is? Oh,
Midland's building inspector ought to be fired.
well, hello, Longfellow.
Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
All right, well, stay safe, old man. And stop being poor. Where did Nick go? Catch up, Nick. Yeah, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, hold on. We got a house to check out here. Shopping cart, huh? All right. I'm a bit late on the income generation, but it's best to get started ASAP. All right, guys. Advice has been noted, and as soon as I can get back, we'll probably see what we can do. Probably gonna need some help or some tips at least on like the best way to set them up. I think if I just kind of put all that stuff down by the river, it should work out. I just don't know what to do with it, you know, like once you make water. Cliff's Edge Hotel. Oh, I can get ambushed here, huh? Well, thanks for the heads up. I wouldn't want to be surprised, you know? I like to know when I'm about ready to be ambushed. It's very Silver Shroudish. We always have a keen eye on us, head on a swivel. Nothing flies over my head. I am too fast and will catch it. Let's see, if I had max strong back, I could start by selling all of my extra weapons and armor. Man, look at this place. This looks like it would have been a cool area.
Staff to keep up this area of the hotel. It's in quite a state of disrepair. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say.
Ooh.
The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
Let's ask her about the rowdy patrons.
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Very good. This way.
Okay, so follow Pearl through the Cliff's Edge Hotel. There's ghouls in here.
Trapped. The elevators seem to be out of order on this level. We'll have to take the long way around.
My aim!
Getting along.
Let's see, what do we got in here? Oh boy, oh boy. Is he not taking any damage? Hold the phone here. I think, what happened here? Let me look at my... He would if I hit him. Hold on a second. Dane, you said first thing I do is lose Nick. Yeah. And then, Mr. K, you said 0. Help in this case from viewers, please. Hip firing the Goss is rough. Which one? It was this one right here, but it wasn't on my favorites. Oh, it was on my favorites. So where'd my Oh, I put my shotgun up. That's right. I was looking for it. I was like, where's my shotgun? Okay, so we have the charging Tesla rifle. And then this one here. Okay. We got 633 rounds. That 2mm doesn't come easy. It's not easy to come by. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the Overseas Guardian for now. And let's see, just checking around to make sure that we didn't miss anything. All right, where'd Nick go? Oh, Jesus, now they're all coming up. Ooh, got him. Nice. Ooh, ouch. Okay. That was a little scary. All good. The ghouls are actually more weak in the legs, you say? I guess I'm just used to going for the heads. Okay.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
Oh, we got a terminal here that we can read. Ah, here we go. Construction of the second wing of the premier area of the hotel is still underway. Apologize to the patrons about the noise and construction equipment. If necessary, a complimentary meal from the Skyview restaurant can be authorized by a supervisor. And extra pillows. Let's look at the visitor check-in. System error. Timeout while attempting to contact server. Okay, no surprise there. Premier visitor instructions. Upon arrival, all bags and other luggage should be collected from the premier visitors, and their every request has been catered to. Assuming that they have reservations made in advance, check into a suite will be done after entering the vault. The vault? There's a vault around here? Oh, okay. A concierge should be assigned to assist the visitor and to guide them to the basement. Passwords are not required to contact the receptionist, Maxwell, but are encouraged to play up the speakeasy. Feel free for the patrons' amusement. Okay. And reservations. Can't do that. And then local attractions. Okay, guys, let me see what you're saying here. Hip fire tendencies are awful. All of my weapons that I have right now are modded to be very precise, so they are even worse at hip firing. Even when I manually aim? Like, if I manually aim, like, it's not good to use like that? When you say hip firing, that's not using L2 to aim, right? You're just saying just using the crosshairs, just... Okay, I see. So as long as I'm using L2 and aiming, then that's okay. But if I'm just shooting without actually aiming, then that's hip firing. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. AIM or VATS? Okay. Let's read about the local activities around this area. So we have the Acadia National Park. Ah, we updated our map. That's awesome. Open year-round, Acadia National Park is the largest attraction on the island. Visitors can enjoy a rugged beauty of this untouched wilderness. Hunting and fishing licenses can be purchased from the park headquarters. All right, Acadia Observatory. Due to the low light pollution, the Acadia Observatory has a wonderful view of the stars on clear nights. Nightly stargazing tours are available from April to September as weather permits. Reservations should be made in advance as space is limited. Yo, I don't know if any of y'all are into space or, like astronomy and looking at stars and whatnot, but I got a chance to visit Mauna Kea Observatory on the Big Island of Hawaii. Big Island is called Hawaii, but usually people just call it Big Island. But I will tell you that I don't think there's been any place that I've ever been where I've been able to see the night like that clear and that many stars out. The summit of Mauna Kea is, I think, around like 14,000 feet somewhere. I could be mistaken. It's either 12 or 14,000 feet, one of the two. And the observatory is at around like 10-ish or something like that, you know. But it was super cool. Definitely like something that, like, you know, for those of us that live in like kind of like populated areas and whatnot, that you don't really just kind of get to see. But just kind of made me think about that the time that I actually got to go there. Hey, Mr. C, good evening. You said you feel spaced sometimes. Does that count? Absolutely. Hopefully you're having a good night. So we have the observatory. I wonder if we'll be able to go check that place out. The Aldersea Day Spa. Oh, map updated. Visitors can unwind from their exploration of the island at the luxurious Aldersea Day Spa. Featuring a traditional Turkish spa, this local hotspot provides comfort and relaxation in the heart of the natural beauty of the island. Hey, last year, like the September timeframe, I got to go to Iceland. I went to Iceland for like a week. And, you know, there's a couple things that are really cool there, but they have like these two hot springs that I went and checked out. One of them is like the salt, I think it's called like the Blue Lagoon. It's like one of the biggest attractions they have on Iceland. Definitely really cool to visit. But they had this other hot springs that was like inside like Reykjavik area proper, I guess you would say. And it had like a 7-step like spa process that you had to go through. Well, you didn't have to, but you could purchase the thing if you wanted to. The first thing you had to do is like a cold plunge. And let me tell you what, like, did I post any of them? Unfortunately, I don't. Like at the time, I didn't really post a lot of stuff on YouTube. I didn't have like as many followers, and just YouTube's not really a spot that I normally think about posting. I posted some of my DC trips when I went there in December, but I'll have to go back and maybe retroactively post some stuff about Iceland. But so the cold plunge, like coming out of the hot springs and like going into that cold plunge first, like I was telling myself like, all right, I'm gonna be a tough guy about this, right? I'm gonna like stay in there for like a minute, you know. Absolutely did not fucking happen. I will tell you that. Like as soon as I stepped, like it plunged inside of that cold plunge little tank that they had, I was like 8 seconds, and I was like 8 seconds, and I was like, fuck this, and got out. It was like so cold, it was painful. But I will tell you that I tried to redeem myself, and like later when I came back out, I decided to try to redo the cold plunge, and I managed to sit in there for about a good 40 seconds, and then that was about it. There was like a lot. It was pretty wild. I've never done anything like that before, but it was legit like a really cool experience though. Hey Hasbrin, how you doing tonight? Odd Boy, so the longest you've ever done a cold plunge was like 40 seconds. Yeah, it was pretty rough. But they said it's supposed to be good for you. The whole 7-step process thing that they did was actually really legit, and they had a really awesome sauna that like overlooked the bay and everything like that. It was pretty awesome. Iceland was definitely like a pretty top tier trip. Pretty expensive though. Like it wasn't expensive getting there, and the hotel really wasn't that expensive, but like the food, man, and just other stuff. Like a pair of like, you know, Columbia style sneakers were like $300. I was like, holy cow. It's wild. All right, Vim Pop Factory. This is the one place that we said was in competition with Nuka. So a Maine tradition. Oh, we're all the way up in Maine? Oh, wow. That was a kind of a trip, wasn't it, on that little boat? I wonder how long that took. But a Maine tradition, Vim Soda Pop may soon be named the official state soda. Visitors can see a recreation of the original soda factory, predating other nationally known pop brand. Guided tours of the factory are also available to see how much that the beloved Vim is created and to try some of the new flavors. Let's see, Mr. K, you said Far Harbor is actually based off of a town in Maine. Is it actually called Far Harbor, or oh, it's got the original name somewhere on here? Okay, I'll have to see if we can find it. Maybe it's a cool little Easter egg that we'll see if we can find. Okay, well, I think we found all the stuff that we wanted to see here. So we found out some interesting stuff around here. Apparently there's a vault in this area, and then we found some information about the local attractions. Let me look at the map really quick and see where some of these popped up at. Oh, Longfellow is over here, so it looks like there's like a little route that we can get to his cabin that we'll have to go and check out. We also have the day spa that popped up. The National Park HQ, I think that was there. The Oceanarium was there. What else did we have? Let's see. The Nucleus. I don't remember that one being on there. There's the Pop Factory right there. That's the lighthouse. Okay, we already knew about that one. Southwest Harbor, Old Pond's house. It's Acadia. Huh. I thought there was another place that popped up, but maybe not. Okay, no worries. Mr. K, you said the map update's pretty nice, so you didn't read those before, so you missed it. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Yo, in Fallout 76, I didn't actually know you could do this. I was watching somebody play their kind of like blind playthrough. They have maps of the like West Virginia area, and when you go up to the map, you know, it's like a topographical map, but like there's some of them that have like little red push pins inside of them. And like you can actually go up to the map, and when you see the push pin, you can click on it, and that actually updates a map location on your map too. So it's like it's worth to you know, go and try to find those ones and see if it kind of helps you uncover areas that you didn't know about, you know, which I thought was kind of a really cool thing to do. Yeah. Oh man, that guy! Holy cow! Let's see, we got a door here that we can go in. This one place looks like it's blocked off, so we gotta go up here.
Watch your step.
Oddball, you're playing 76 right now. Have you noticed any of those topographical maps that you've come across? Like, did you notice that, like when you were down in the bunker or anything like that? I don't know if you had checked that out before.
Bit of a mess in here.
I think we got them all. Oh, that was a Reaver.
Sometimes you can still make out the person in there.
Interesting. You said you've seen those maps, but you just didn't know about the push pins? Yeah, I didn't either. Like, you know, I just kind of like stare at the map and be like, oh, look, it's a map, you know? And just didn't think about clicking on it, you know? Let's see, a burnt textbook. Oh, okay, she wants us to go out there, but let's go ahead and do some exploration here. You know, clearly in 2077 didn't believe in credit cards. I see a lot of pre-war money around. Can you imagine have to carry around like a stack of cash like that that's all like folded up in like bills and stuff? It would make me feel uneasy. In a given year, I don't know how much I actually take out cash, but it's like very limited. It's a very rare. Oh. Gotta remember to aim. That's my bad. Smith and Wesson help protect it. Absolutely. Yeah, just like if you had to carry around like wads of cash like this everywhere, you know, like you're going on a vacation. You're like, honey, like how much cash are we gonna need? Oh, we're probably gonna need like $5 grand. Like, okay, let me go make a deposit. You know, you can only do like $600 a day. You know, so you have to go get like special, you know, clearance, and then you're like got like a whole duffel bag full of money that you're kind of carrying around. You're like, all right, we got our money, you know, and you're just like, it's just weird. Let's see, what is this thing? I don't know. Let's see, we got a sink. Oh, we got the mirror. We can check the mirror. Okay. I don't think I see anything else around here. Let's see, and what's in here? Let me make sure there wasn't something else that was missing too. None of these other doors open up. Okay, I think we're good. If the retailer is big enough, an armored car will actually come twice a day for pickup. Oh, I got you, Mr. K. Okay, interesting. You know, I think for just, how should I say this, like the game's sake, they want you to be able to have like those things to collect, you know, resource-wise, so they just put like, hey, pre-war money, you know. It's not like I've ever found like a wallet really in the game. I don't think so, at least anyways. Jesus. You guys are tough. The gangrous ones are. They paid in ammo. That would explain the laying around. Okay, let's see. What is this? Just, oh, this must have been a restaurant. Okay, hold on a second. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa! You all right?
Did someone throw some traps at me? I've never seen these. Are these like caltrops? Or whatever you call them? All I saw was like the mine, like 4 of those mine symbols looked like they were coming after me, and I was like, whoa, what is that? There must have been a tripwire somewhere that I didn't see, that I triggered somehow. I can make him at a chemistry. Oh, Jesus. I can make him at a chemistry bench. Whoa, hold on. I got another ghoul. Let me see if I can.
Welcome to the last stand. Anyone you walk
Got him. Yo, I need to find a suppressor for this weapon. I'm surprised I haven't done that. It's been a hot minute since I've gone back and like tried to actually upgrade this thing, so it looks like we can. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Good Lord. Dude, those charred guys are pretty creepy. Let's see, Mr. K, you said people use them for income and XP farming? Whoa. Wow. I wonder if we ever get like sunlight over here. What time is it right now anyways? Oh shit. How do we remember see what time it is? It's 1:35 a.m. That might be kind of a neat view. Okay. Let's see. It looks like we can go down and explore this. Oh, this drops down? Is this, I'm trying to tell if this is an area that I've been to already down here, because I don't want to fall down and not be able to get back up. But I can't tell if this is like the entrance area. We'll come back and check that one a little bit later. Let me go and see what, where she's taking us. It looks like we got a kitchen back here. Would be, yep. Got him. Oh, guys, and we hit level 71. The stairs are broken, so we just went around and up the roof. Gotcha. All right. Let's see here. So we got definitely a few things that we can level up in. I think Gun Nut was one of the ones that we were kind of working on to get rank 3, rank 4 mods. You guys are telling me to work on... Oh, which one was it? Was it science? gun nut for my Goss mods and science for the purifier and the generators. Well, we have 2 more ranks to go, so we might as well do a science one. Okay. Take all the cash. Let's see, what else do we got over here? Somebody didn't do the dishes. Oh, I picked up a pencil on accident. I probably stabbed somebody with it. What was the line in John Wick? Guy was talking about John Wick to his son, you know. This is like the first explanation of how much of a badass John Wick is. And he's like, he fucking killed him with a pencil. I think that's what it was, or something like that. With a pencil. Yeah, that's what it was. Killed 3 people in a bar with a pencil. John Wick. That was such a great movie. Right. I feel like with John Wick, like I feel like the first one was like my favorite. The other ones were entertaining to watch, but I feel like by the 4th one, maybe it was just me, but I feel like they just kind of went a little over the top with the story and whatnot, but I don't know. That's my opinion, but I think the first one was probably my favorite though. But all the rest of them were good. Just like the Equalizer movies, they were all pretty good. Make sure we got everybody here.
Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on us.
Ooh.
Underestimate us again.
Whoa. Dude, he hit me with something that building my rads up. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and pop some rad away. Yeah. At least he had a toothbrush. Hygiene is extremely important in these desperate times. Oddball, you said Denzel is your favorite actor of all time. The movie where he plays, the alcoholic pilot, Flight, I think the name of the movie was. Let me just say that, like, I remember seeing a bit of the trailer, but I just thought, oh, we got a legendary one. Shoot. Okay, hold on a second. Let me concentrate. Let me just say that that movie was like nothing what I thought it was going to be about. Like, I thought it was literally going to be about like a lot of plane flying or like, you know, some kind of thing about the pilot or whatever. I mean, obviously about the pilot, but like, I don't know. Like, when I remember watching it, I just did not expect, you know, what it was. So this one actually might be pretty nice because this has a chance to disarm melee attacker on hit, which I think will stack with the other one that I got has a chance to disarm on hit. So I may have to replace my heavy combat armor one with this one. This one actually could be possibly a good one. Flight and Man on Fire are your top movies ever. When it comes to, oh man, if I were to rank Denzel movies, oof, that is a tough one. Crimson Tide is good. Oh, Remember the Titans is good. Obviously Man on Fire, The Equalizer. I think the first one was probably the best one. Training Day was pretty decent. I mean, like most Denzel movies are like just pretty good, you know. He's just like one of those actors. Although I will say that the most recent Gladiator 2 that came out that he was in, I wasn't as big of a fan. Like, it wasn't bad, but like it just, I don't know. It just seemed really off. It's like I feel like the plot like kind of resembled too much of the first one, but just didn't have this. I don't like. like Russell Crowe, like it was just really hard to outdo like the first one, you know. It's one of those movies that I kind of wish they just left alone, honestly. From a sequel perspective at least, but it's all right. Anyways, but yeah, Denzel, he's a great actor. Let's see, what else do we got in here? So she's taking me downstairs, it seems. This is a pretty big hotel. I mean, I guess I would expect that, but you can hear people moving. Okay. Let's see, this guy was a legendary down here, so let's see what he had. Violent hunting rifle. Does 25% more damage and limb damage, but it has more recoil. Unfortunately, we got the Overseer's Guardian, so the OG. I don't think I'll be replacing it with this one. So, hey Brick, how you doing? But we'll take it. One of these days I'll get a good drop.
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
I love antiques, Nick. I mean, honestly, when I look at my weapons, like, which ones were drops for me? The tetanus shot was a drop for me. This one's been pretty good. And I got quite a bit of ammo. I could start using this one again, too. The Boom Boom was a drop for me, I think, if I remember right. So that one I thought has been pretty decent. And then this one right here, the two-shot, the radium rifle one. This one was a pretty good one, I feel like, too. Yeah. Hey, Igor, how you doing? Good evening. So I feel like I've gotten some decent ones, but yeah, nothing like a shotgun. Like an exploding shotgun would be awesome, you know. As far as a wounding weapon, I don't know it would be a good wounding one either. Make sure that we got everybody here. Oh my goodness.
Animals. Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on us.
Oh. Legs. Shoot the leg. Got him. I'm doing great tonight, Igor. Thank you for asking. We are, we're in Far Harbor right now. This is my first time here. Never ever played this DLC before, so completely blind at it right now. But so far, very enjoyable. Been absolutely loving it. Music's good, the environment's good, voice acting, the characters. I haven't got really too far into it though. This is only my second time playing it. Okay, let's see. What do we got over here? Oh. Shoot him in the knee. I used to be a ghoul, but then I took a bullet to the knee. Well, see what you got on you. Oh man, look at the head. The head's moving. Well, it was at least anyways. Ugh. Let's see, there's a weapon called the Splatter Cannon. Oh boy. Let's see, did we get everything from over here? I think we did. Sounds like a Nuka-World weapon, huh? Okay. We got a few enemies over here that we can go and loot. Oh, we got a locked door here. Let's go ahead and see what's behind door number 1. Nonsky, hey, how you doing? So, what is my Fallout ending? Peaceful or destruction? I did say for this playthrough I was going to do a Minutemen ending, so I feel like that is probably the most neutral, peaceful ending I think you can get. I think the only ending I've done so far was the Brotherhood. I don't feel the Brotherhood was particularly bad, but I don't know.
Got it.
You gotta be really quiet. Let's see here. Mr. C, you said... You think so, Zero? There's other variants like the handmade, the 2-shot, and there's 7.76, I believe. Yeah, you know, I picked up some handmade weapons back in the Commonwealth. I think because just because I have the DLCs, they dropped on, you know, kind of randomness. But I haven't been able to get any of the ammo for it. Oh, Nonsky, you're asking about my Far Harbor ending? Well, I've never played this DLC before, so I didn't really know that there was multiple endings, and 2, I don't know what kind of ending I want to go with, so I'm just gonna kind of naturally let it sort out. But I will say, there's really only one ending when you're playing as the Silver Shroud, and that is justice, with a little silvery accent to it, you know. So we're here to resolve the crime, to, you know, make sure that we are, you know, enacting justice, you know, to the full extent that we can. And we're here to rescue Kasumi, you know, and help the people of Far Harbor, because that is what the Silver Shroud would do. So whatever ending that is going to entail, that is what we will do. Back to the story. I can buy ammo from the vendors in the Nuka-World place. That's where I can get some of the 7.62. Gotcha. All right. We will probably end up heading to Nuka-World after I'm done with Far Harbor. But from the looks of Far Harbor, I feel like I'm going to be here for a hot minute. So this looks like a really big area. There's a Mr. Handy here, which is kind of interesting. The justice ending is a fun ending. Let's see, did this guy have any... Let's see if they had any holotapes or anything that we can see. I'd love to just kind of know more about these people. That's one thing I think 76 did really well, is not everybody you come across is... That's creepy as fuck. Not everybody you come across is going to have notes or holotapes or anything attached to them, you know? But there is surprisingly a lot more depth to the world building, I feel like, in 76. So when you come into areas like this, like, there's possibly a good chance you're going to come across something that's going to... What the hell is going on here? What was that? There was something coming from beneath here. Maybe it was something that was clipping through. I don't know. That was creepy, though. Mr. C, you said that I'm gonna be on here a very long while if I plan on playing through this DLC. Well, I like to try to just kind of, especially with the DLCs, there's been a reason why that in the other games I kind of saved the DLCs for the end, so I can just focus on that, you know? So far, every time I play this game, I have not gotten bored, like one bit. Between having you all here to talk to and kind of engage with, and just the sheer fun that this game is. Like, I mean, I could play this game for hours, and you all have seen me do it too. Like, back when I was playing a little bit longer, I'd stream for like 4 hours, like, without kind of blinking, you know? I've been just enjoying... I've been enjoying this just a lot, you know? It's been really great. And I definitely appreciate you all, all the tips, the commentary, just the engagement. It's been really awesome. Okay. Let's see. I feel like we're gonna get bombarded here. This looks...
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
Okay. Let me see what's over here really quick. So we have to go over to the exclusive area. Let me see if we can get a little poke. Oh, look it, we got a sunrise coming up. Interesting. So we have a pipe down there. It looks like there's an access panel, so something's going on with the elevator. And I don't think I see anything. Look at the horizon. It'd be kind of cool if you saw like the sun like coming up, you know, like get a good shot of that sunrise. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need just a very quick break. I'll be gone like 30 seconds, okay? Be right back. All right. Sorry about that, everyone, but thank you. Okay. I appreciate it, Mr. K. Thank you. It was storming here a little bit ago, and I was really hoping like that I was, you know, knock on wood, but that I wasn't gonna have like a power surge or anything like that, you know. I meant to open up the video saying that if I go down, that's probably the reason why, but I think things are looking pretty good right here. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. All right, so this is to the, let's see.
After you, the elevator is right there.
She's been leading me this whole time, but now she's trying to push me through it though. This is kind of, I feel like I'm being, let's see, I'm trying to see if there's anything here. Okay. The other night you had some 20-mile-an-hour winds and thunderstorms. Yeah, I feel like I'm being tricked, Nonsky. But yeah, no spoilers, please. I'll okay, let's see what so this is supposed to be a vault. Looks like the maintenance came down here and tagged these power conduits. I just inspections or something like that. Out of order. All right, what do we got over here? Let's see what we can find here. This looks like the general company pillows. Eye wash station. I don't think I've ever seen an eye wash station in all of Fallout, actually. Yeah, now that I think about it, like I don't think I've ever seen one of these things. And all like the factories and everything we've been in, you think this would be pretty common to be able to see like a freaking an hazmat station. But apparently not. I could have just missed them too. Let's grab some Wonder Glue while we're here. Okay, nothing in the ice cooler. Let's see if we got anything in the washers here. Oh, bottle caps. Hey James, how you doing? Let's see, dryer. Bottle caps. Okay. I'll go ahead and take that oil. What is that? Cigar box? Okay. Ushanka hat. Oh, a chef's hat. Wasn't someone commenting about a chef's hat earlier? Oh, okay. Here we go. Vault Tech lab coat and a Vault jumpsuit. But what kind of Vault jumpsuit is it though? Hold on a second here. Let me see. Apparel. It's a non-numbered named jumpsuit, so it's just a random one. It goes with the legendary rolling pin that I got. Yeah, we're gonna have to dress somebody up in that thing. I just gotta find like a chef's outfit to go along with it. Okay, so the mere fact that we found Vault Tech lab coat here and a Vault jumpsuit, there's a Vault Tech calendar. We already know that there's a vault down here, so this is definitely kind of interesting. This is where the premier residents were at. So one of two things has happened. Either three things could have potentially happened. Either A, the residents are still fully alive and kicking, and they're going to be just normal people, and then we'll engage with them. Two, they've all turned into ghouls of some sort, or some kind of other weird thing. Or 3, they've all died as a result of some kind of, you know, heinous social experiment that Vault-Tec decided to conduct up here in Far Harbor. So I guess we'll see if we find out. And the fact that Pearl has not followed me down here is even more creepier. Like, I really feel like I'm being led into a trap here now. A vault 118, so there is definitely a vault here. Vault door remote access. I like how you can just open any vault with the Pip-Boy. It seems like a very serious, like, security flaw.
Greetings. Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home.
Alright, it's a Mr. Handy.
Are you the detective we sent for?
Let's go ahead and question him about the detective and ask about what's going on. Oh, because we came here to resolve a murder mystery, wasn't it? I think, or I'm trying to remember what the original reason for coming here was. That's right. I get so distracted after looking around everything. That's what we had to, speech check it about for. I am the detective.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you. Well, well. This place just got a little more interesting.
Didn't it, Nick? I think so, too. So we got a Mr. Handybot in here. Follow Pearl through the Cliff's Edge Hotel. Let me look at the quest really quick. Excuse me. Oh. We can actually talk to the Railroad or the Brotherhood about the Synth Refuge? I didn't realize we could do that. Where is the quest that we got from... Interesting. It'll update in a second, okay.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate.
Maxwell.
We have many important residents and they're very worried.
Don't worry. The Silver Shroud is here on the case. We'll make quick work of this mystery. Oh. Oh, who is that? Okay, what happened?
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster.
I'm a bit confused.
They're at the crime scene again.
Sounds like trouble.
Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
Okay. Follow Maxwell to the scene of the murder. Who's this other guy here? Concierge? Okay. So there's all robots down here.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have
You
had
got
in
my
their
attention.
entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please, if
than
I
a
may.
That's
If
what
I
this
could
is to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
I just realized I could hack Maxwell. I don't know if you could do this because I feel like in Fallout 4, some NPCs are like protected, meaning like you can't kill them, you know? Unlike I think in Fallout 3 you could pretty much kill like all the NPCs, and Fallout New Vegas I think you can too. But I think in this game like there's some that are like needed, you know, necessary for progression or something, so they don't let you like do that, I guess. But I kind of wondered like if you hack them and like shut them down or something, what happens. But Mr. K, you said I can actually break the quest by hacking the robots. Yeah, and since this is a side quest, it's not really, you know, it's optional, right? So I imagine, yeah, we could really mess things up if we decide to do that. Anyways, I thought it was funny seeing that. These voice actors are top tier.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Okay. Search the crime scene for clues. Let's go ahead and look here. We got blood. Blood probably came from the brain. Okay.
Is this blood?
Okay, I guess that's it. Let's see. Brain containment.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Huh. Interesting. We got more blood over here, it looks like. It's kind of weird the way the blood is, too. Okay, we can't investigate anything more. We got a tipped over chair. But it doesn't let me investigate that. Oh. Hacking the bots won't get me anything anyways. Yeah, I'm, you know, definitely not going to do it, but just, let's see. What's this say? Okay. Just kind of looking around here to see if we can find anything. Okay, we'll go look in there in a minute. I'm just trying to look at like the main area right here and see if there's something worth noting. What is this? Nothing? Okay, so we had the two spots of... Oh, the blood. It leads off into a trail. Okay. We got a baseball bat. Fence buster.
Hell yeah.
Ignores 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance.
Baseball bat.
Discuss
What is
findings
this
with
doing
Maxwell.
here?
Oh, and there's... Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Red paint?
So this actually isn't blood? Did they just... I was gonna say, this blood looks really weird. Now I see it's been painted on here. Oh, I'm sorry, Nonsky. You said I messed up the Silver Shroud. Wait, did you say I actually messed up the Silver Shroud at all? I think that's because of the patrolman shades. Wait. I'm just curious, guys. Am I supposed to be able to do Silver Shroud options here in Far Harbor? Like, do you think because I have... Let me... I probably already messed it up. I'm supposed to have one or two? Oh no. You think the sunglasses are doing it? I hope not. Did I already drop the sunglasses? Okay. Let me unequip these and put these back on. Damn it. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to do it. I thought it was just going to be fun just to wear the shroud armor, but well, it says we can discuss the findings with Maxwell, but I'm not too sure if we found everything we're looking for just yet, but I'm just going to do just a search around here just to make sure. Oh wow, this is pretty big, huh? It said we can question some of the residents here, so let's see what else we can find.
Must have cost a fortune to build a place like this.
Yeah, I don't want to go stealing anything from in here. Okay. Don't think I see anything in here. It's kind of just like a regular classroom. What do we got here? Looks like a cannon of some sort. Okay. What do we have here? Concierge. Room number 2.
He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends.
He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is...
I think they're replaying the scene from Casablanca. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain that's where that's from. I think. I've only seen that movie once, so I could be wrong on it.
Then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God. Why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going to the beach.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Let's ask about the case.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Investigate Santiago. Let's ask about the conversation.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, as you probably know, I'm an actor. I don't like to brag about it, but my last picture, The Fighting Furies, it topped the box office.
Maybe it wasn't from Casablanca, but that's what it kind of sounded like, though. I think maybe that would be like copyright infringement if they did something like that, but who knows?
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Is that a book? Well, we can, no, it's not one that we can grab. I guess robots need to work out too. Let's see. What do we got over here? Ooh, a pristine toilet, man. You don't see many of these around here. I guess I would expect that in a vault. Okay. What do we got over here? This one had a star on it, so I guess this is for the actors. Okay. Ooh, a magnifying glass. All right. Well, I don't think it's really... Oh, letter? And the paintbrush. Hold on a second. Let me grab those two. Okay, letter to Ezra. Let's see what is in here. Any moment now. Okay, letter to Ezra. Ezra, I've held these feelings inside for so long. I don't know how much longer I can take it. You must know by now how I feel about you, but you ignore my affections. I thought perhaps they would fade as the years went by, but I find myself drawn to you more than ever. Please, I beg you to look inside you to see if there's even a sliver of chance that you might feel the same way for me as I do for you. Who signed it, though? Interesting. Why do you have the feeling that I'm accidentally going to steal something? Listen, the Silver Shroud doesn't steal anything. It's all evidence. So we have to acquire these things. And I have 10 bakery tickets from the General Atomics Galleria. I gather everything.
No accounting for taste.
I did save Kent, excuse me, when we were doing the Silver Shroud quest. I had to redo that thing like 10 times, I think, if I remember right. It was really tough to save him, but we did, though. I think probably what happened is I started this area with it bugged, maybe with there, so it might not trigger now. And here is a poster from the movie that he was talking about. The Fighting Furies, Last Stand at Fort McGee, produced by Alberto De Leon, directed by Sergio Armour. Filmed in the gorgeous Panelux color, Keith McKinney and Van Robb. Interesting. What is the Silver Shroud? Why, James, this is the Silver Shroud. This handsome gentleman that you see standing before you. Imposing figure. The whole... We are out to ensure that justice is delivered. There's a no, to be honest though, and serious, there's a side quest that you can do in the game that is part of the Silver Shroud quest line, and you find the armor, and it's worth doing. I really don't want to do spoilers of it. I would just say, like, it starts in Good Neighbor. There's a character you can go talk to there, and that'll put you on the quest line for it. Where's Rachel when the Silver Shroud says
Hello,
calmly?
Detective. How can I help?
Where's Rachel? I got to do the Batman voice.
These days count on violence to solve their problems.
Let's see, what do we got over here?
We have to look around to see where that goes.
More books that we can't pick up. It's kind of frustrating. I kind of wonder what's in them. Okay, let's look inside this. This looks like a recreational room of some sort. If I'm not going to take anything from in here, it doesn't seem worth unlocking this, but I feel like we should just unlock it just for the hell of it. This shroud doesn't have a Captain Hook stash. Well, we have to do some creative imagination here. Interpretation of what we feel like the shroud must look like 200 years into the wasteland.
That's it.
Gold. Oh, we can actually take these things. It's not stealing. Well, you know what? If it's green, it's clean. Oh, wow. Why do they got skulls in here? Fascinating.
Sweet.
Oh, goodness. We can examine them.
Are these plastic? Why would he have plastic skulls?
Plot thickens. Why indeed? Plastic upper skull. Plastic skull. Plastic skulls, huh? Oh, look at this guy. Pirate hat. Oh, hell yeah. I don't want to take the vase. I just want to see if we can examine it. Oh, we can read the plaque too? This shovel was used to break ground for the Cardoza Medical Research Center in Venezuela. The funding and management of the construction was overseen by Mr. Ezra Parker. Was there other plaques? Aha, there was. Pygmy skulls from the Abadodo. Did I say that right? Abadobo. There we go. Abadobo tribe from the Congo. Presented to Mr. Ezra Parker in thanks for saving the tribe from a man-eating tiger while on a safari. I feel like he got gypped. If these were supposed to be... Oh, pygmy skulls, but they were plastic, though. I feel like, interesting. You never seen the pirate hat before, Mr. K? We got 3 plaques here. This is a crystal decanter presented to Dame Petra Hovroth at her engagement party. She died in a tragic car accident a month before she and Mr. Parker were to be wed. Oh man, that is awful. And this is the engraved pocket watch who was awarded to Mr. Parker by Modern Industrialist in 2075 when he was selected for their list of top 10 up-and-coming venture capitalist managers. And then... in June of 2072, Mr. Ezra Parker prevented the assassination of Viscount Sergei Urbanus by diving between him and the shooter. The silver locket kept in his breast pocket deflected the bullet and saved his life. This guy sounds like a pretty stand-up hero, if you ask me. What about over here? Do we have more plaques we can read? Doesn't look like it. Okay, what was in here? Oh, we got a key. Vault 118 Overseer's Key.
There we go.
Well, hello. We are gonna go see what's inside the Overseer. None of this stuff is actually stealing anymore? Question mark? I don't know. Who put shotgun shells inside of a mirror cabinet inside of a bathroom? Many questions that we will probably not have the answers to. It's kind of a neat area. All right, I think that is about all that we're going to be able to find in here. If there's anything else. Oh, what do we got here? I wish there was a plaque for this one. I would love to know what the story is behind this one here. And we also got something over here too. Let's go ahead and unlock this and see what it says. That looks like a really interesting helmet. Who doesn't have ammo in the bathroom cabinets? Who indeed?
Yes.
Alright, oh, it's a yellow flight helmet. Okay. So we got a mechanic jumpsuit, road goggles. What is this thing right here? Doesn't actually say what that thing is, but then we got the flight helmet. Okay, and then what do we have over here? You said you're in rural Ohio. If you're not within arm's reach of multiple firearms, then you're doing it wrong. It looks like carjacking tools in the bag. Nice. All right, let's see what we got inside.
That's it.
Chinese officer's sword, combat knife, and a revolutionary sword. That thing looks like it has blood on it. I say that's worthy of inspection. Right on the hilt. Okay, so was Keith with the Chinese officer's sword in the recreation room? Clue has been solved. We figured it out. And he put the murder weapon back on the display case. None the wiser. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm having a lot of fun just kind of looking around here. Let me see what else. So we looked in there. Okay. Anything here of note? Doesn't look like it. We already went into the classroom, so there wasn't anything in there. That takes us back outside. There's more rooms over here? Okay. Before I go upstairs, we'll continue doing the downstairs first. Let's see, what do we got in here? A red dress, triggerman bowler, formal hat, clean black suit, and a clean gray suit.
Welcome to the Vault 118 gift shop. Need to restock on hunting or fishing supplies?
Oh, here you are, Pearl. What are your thoughts on the case?
Did you have any thoughts on the case?
I'm afraid not, Detective. We're really at a loss, which is why I was sent to find you. Looking for a gift to bring back to that special someone?
What do you got?
What have you got?
Keepsakes, hunting equipment, and a variety of small personal items. Forgot a personal item at home.
Okay, let's see what she's
Sure.
got.
Let's take a look.
Something for everyone.
Let's see. She's got a lot of junk. It's, oh, the Dapper Gent reduces damage from robots by 15%. Man, 9,000. These people are ripping me off. Hell no. I guess. Okay. Let's see, what else? Is this a note we can read? It is not. Oh, there's a safe. Probably where we could steal the items from if we wanted to, but... Oops, I mean knock those over. You didn't know that she was a vendor? Kinda wondered where she went to. I didn't know that that was Pearl, actually. That's the exit. Okay, so that's where we came from. You know, I say I try out to always learn something new every day. Here's security. Oh, wow, this place looks pretty beat down over here. Let's check over here in security.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Okay, he doesn't have any dialogue that we can actually get from him. A technical document. An unused ashtray. Okay. Funny how some items were not stealing, others are stealing. This is the entrance to the vault over here, so that's where I would expect security to be. Okay.
Protect and serve.
Which I find interesting because didn't we go down in the elevator? No. Never mind. No. Okay. The stuff in the dead guy's room was not stealing. The rest is still owned. I gotcha. Alright, let's see what else we have on floor number 1. Looks like there's a whole nother area we can explore over here. This is where Santiago's at, so we need to go talk to him. Oh. I don't think he liked that, that I came in. I think I messed up his dialogue. He's not gonna say anything again. Okay, so there's a lot of paint over here. Let's go ahead and talk to Santiago.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Talk about the murder. Let's see if we can speech check him.
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
Ah, okay. It's I feel like this is one of those blotter tests where they kind of like, I don't remember what they call them, but they give you a thing and they're like, oh, what is this to you? It's like, well, I don't know. Do you see a face in there? I don't know. It's about composition. Let's ask about composition.
It's about composition. The balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
A Rorschach test? Okay. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
Oof. I don't think we're gonna have a silver shroud option for this guy here. So let's go ahead and just for the sake of making sure that we can pass all of them, we will don the bathrobe. PG-13 stream. Okay, it is the war. Trees in space.
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend.
Or are you guys saying I'm missing stuff? Oh, look, it's the cats.
And what art this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
This is bullshit. It's cute. It's a metaphor. What would the metaphor be? Cute with a rocket? Let's do the metaphor, just because I'm curious what he's going to say.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Intriguing. The mind will superimpose meaning where none was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man?
Okay.
My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work?
Do we accuse him about the red paint, or do we ask him about the case first?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
Investigate Riggs. Arguing with Ezra.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Okay, let's ask about the red paint.
I found red paint at the crime scene. You know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last gun. Now I can't find it.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can in the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
Are you in love with Gilda?
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
Interesting. So we have a lot of paint here. I don't think there's anything else that I caught. Is he just throwing paint up there? Oh, he is. He's got like a little paint shooter inside of him. All right. This takes us upstairs, huh? Ooh, well, this is in a bit of a disarray, isn't it? What's this? Maintenance? Let's take me downstairs? Okay, cool. Kind of weird. Before we go into maintenance, let's go back down here and see if there's a... Yeah, there's a couple of rooms up here we need to explore. This is a pretty big area. Okay. Paintbrush. Okay. Keep painting, buddy. Silver Shroud time. Alright, what do we got here? Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Scared the hell out of me. Handcuffs. Okay. Cat bowl.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it?
I think they're gonna have
Besides,
to
I
forfeit
think
their
it may be
deposit.
malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know.
Let me see if I can turn it up just a little bit. Voice, maybe? Turn the voice up a little bit more. Okay.
Oh, when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun
Whatever.
here.
I'm going to the lab.
Okay then. I noticed that Juliana had like a face mask on too.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yes, we did. What are your thoughts on the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, I forgot the glasses.
One of those actors.
Shit.
Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
So let me take those off really quick.
Never mind.
Oh,
Good
shit.
luck catching the murderer, Detective.
The
No.
detective's life
Hold
isn't
on. I think I messed this up.
an easy one, but it
Hello,
rarely lacks
Detective.
for excitement.
Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
I like the way
Well,
Nick
it
like
wasn't
jumped
that
into
big
the
a deal,
scene.
Really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with the junk?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Oh, we gotta ask her. One hoarder to another, right?
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Didn't really give me the option to say a lot. Just checking to see if there's any more clues around here. This is the bathroom, I take it. Okay. More cat pictures. Okay, nothing. Ooh. Nothing else really here. I didn't really get what I was hoping out of her. Hey Nina, good evening. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so lots of cat bowls around here. Let's see. Just trying to be pretty thorough here and make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. All right. Let's see what's behind door number 3. Oh, wow. What happened in here? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Just enjoying some fancy detective work here in Far Harbor. The Silver Shroud will find the murderer in this case of Ezra Parker. We're hot on the case right now with Nick Valentine. We found several clues. Still have some more detective work to do, but I think we're getting close to solving the case here. Why is this room so messed up? You just finished a Diet Coke dinner. Very nutritious, Nina. Okay, let's see. What is this? The showers? Why is this room so messed up? It's really odd. Everything's been destroyed. Whose room is it, too? Nina's here, so the stream's gonna end soon. Okay. Oh, a little beach over here. Who do we have here?
Well, now, if it isn't the brave detective, I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
Oh, so you admiring my body, huh? Well, gross.
You're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
I feel like we gotta go this dialogue option just to see where it goes. We can get the questions later.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Oh, we'll flirt some more. I'm hoping for my... I need my Silver Shroud flirting option.
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
Yeah, how many of these can we do?
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Is she gonna tell us? Oh, we can actually go on a date? Do we risk it as a Silver Shroud, or we just... I feel like I want to pass this just to see what happens here. We're all about trying to make sure we get all the dialogue here. Well, this calls for the bathrobe. All right. Stay on business? I mean, we've been working hard. What's a little date gonna hurt, right?
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Sounds good, detective.
You think anyone actually felt like they were at the beach?
Nick.
That was great, detective, but we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger.
I didn't realize that was gonna happen, but okay. Let me see if she answers questions
Tiger.
now.
Here for more stories about my acting career or something else?
Let's see here. Ask about questions. Here comes Nick.
I had some questions to ask.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
PG-13 stream just went bye-bye. Rated R stream.
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
Search the overseer's office. Okay. What about the affair with Santiago?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Oh, we found the letter. I wonder, we can ask her about this one because it wasn't actually signed, so we didn't know who it was. You missed the Magnolia part? I don't... Wait, who's Magnolia?
I found a love letter to Ezra in your room. Know anything about it?
Oh, Keith. I thought he was finally over him.
Oh, the
Did
singer.
you need something else?
I didn't engage with her before. Okay, so what about Keith and Ezra?
You need to come clean about Keith and Ezra.
Look, Detective, I've known about Keith and Ezra for a long time. We're both movie stars. It's just part of the life. Why would I be mad? Did you need something else?
I think we're upsetting her. Conversation with Keith.
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
We'll have to go see Magnolia now. Let's see here. Well, I wasn't sure if we would have the options if we asked her about the case first, but I don't know how the sequence could have gone, but
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds, said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
I think we got everything we needed from her. Okay.
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
I mean, we did interact with Fisto in New Vegas, so, it wouldn't be a first. Alright, so, let's go back to the beach area and see if I'm missing anything from over there. Where was... I think it was on this side over here.
Protect and serve.
Hold on. Yeah, it was over this way. We change back into... and take off the glasses too. Okay. There we go. Back on the case. I didn't get a chance to really fully explore this area, so... Is this water radioactive? It is not. Doesn't look like there's anything in here, though. Nice little beach setup, though. I'm too busy feeling my lover's embrace. We gotta make good use of it. We just needed a quick break, Nina. That's all it was. Okay. Okay, I think we've successfully kind of explored the entirety of the downstairs area. I think we've talked to just about everybody down here, so... The overseer's office was this way, I think. We go upstairs now. There was also that maintenance room, too. Since it's pointing me to the overseer's office, I think I'm going to wait to go there, and we will go to the maintenance area first. Was that this way?
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
Hydroponics. Okay, let's go check hydroponics. Aha. We can harvest this stuff if we wanted to. Got some melon, some corn. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's really anything here that I'm gonna want though. Okay, about in here. Aha, okay.
Protect and serve.
That's the overseer's office. I don't want to go there just yet. I want to go find that maintenance place. This is maintenance over here. What was this? What was this room over here? Unmarked. Okay, so this just brings us back over here. All right, let's go check maintenance and see what's inside here. Wait a minute. Oh. Is this the maintenance room? Okay, I thought this was maintenance right here, but clearly this is the maintenance room right here. So there wasn't anything else in here. All right, let's go check out the overseer's office. Okay, let me do a quick save. Aha. Vault 118. Sound like there's a robot in here? Nope. Mentats. Place has been ransacked, that's for sure.
Sure don't make them like they used to.
Okay. I wonder if we're going to be able to see what the prime directive was for this place. We do have a terminal that we can read. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and look and see what's inside of it. All right, Vault 118, Overseer Instructions. Confidential, Overseer's Eyes Only. Violation VTP 01011. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and the ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Fascinating. I wonder which wing. I don't know if we visited it. Unless... wonder if the one side, the red side, was like the wealthy, and then the other side was the not wealthy. Protocol manual. Resident admittance. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects for appropriate wealth and status. It shall be operated as a clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to cramped second wing. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test results can be determined. I wonder if we've seen the cramped areas or not. Preferential treatment. Test Group A, the Ultra Elite. This subject group, not to number more than 10, shall have their every desire tended to by robotic staff, to the extent that it is possible. They are considered to be above all legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Test Group B, the working class. This subject group shall begin numbering 300... Wait, hold on a second. This subject group should begin numbering 300 and shall be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited, and any breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robotic staff members. Wow. Staff duties. Due to the potential for extreme social interactions, Vault-Tec staff shall be restricted to overseer and key research members. All other security, services, and maintenance positions shall be filled by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliance. Overseer's log. Change of testing parameters. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from Testing Group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that, with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots, and that they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane, and I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount my test results, but they seemed more intrigued by the idea than appalled. The door wouldn't open. We received the activation notice from Vault-Tec to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overwritten the system to prevent the admittance of the local population on the island. They've been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing that I can do. Huh. I can't take this. Oh God, it's been weeks now and I realize today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me, trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. What? Really? Oh wow. So he's probably like one of the only humans. Did we see any other human skulls or human bodies in this vault? I don't think we did. Huh. Wow. Okay. Play tape.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is...
Sounds like Ezra.
Oh, shit.
Embezzling from his investors.
Crap. Let me eject the whole tape. Alright, let's listen to this. I'm sorry, I wanted to be able to back out so I had the subtitles so everybody can see if they couldn't hear, okay? Let's see, this was Vault 118. There it is right there.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
So now it says there's a couple things we can do here. We can investigate Juliana Riggs and investigate Santiago. Okay. All right. There's a lot more to this than what I thought so far, so we're going to have a lot to be able to discuss with Maxwell. I don't think there was anywhere else that we can check out. I think we've checked out about everywhere. But I am out of time for the night, guys, so unfortunately we're gonna have to stop here, and the Silver Shroud is gonna have to continue this case next time. This has been really great so far. I've been enjoying this quite a bit, so I'm really curious to see what ends up happening and what the result of this one is. For like a side quest in here, like I have to say, like this is really good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm at my 2-hour mark. But yeah. So we'll pick it back up here next time. I think probably Wednesday. I don't think tomorrow. Definitely probably not tomorrow. But probably Wednesday, okay? And maybe around the same time, 8:30 or so ish Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully that's when I'll be able to stream. But anyways, y'all, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you all for joining in, and we'll catch you next time, okay? Have a good night, everybody.